Sorry about that. That's part of this condition, actually. You sometimes when you eat certain things, and somebody quoted it, and I'll put that link later. But they use the phrase "corn fusion," and it's like certain things you eat mess up your mindset. It messes up your brain, my memory, and things like that. And corn fusion was perfect. So, but back to the point. I was trying to say that it was after meeting many different people of different ages. So we're talking kids that were like 6 years old up to 12, mothers that I met, and I'm like, that's strange. And like, we didn't have those issues when we were younger. There wasn't this big corn allergy thing. And then adults, people older than me, younger than me, just all of a sudden had all kinds of issues. And then they started saying corn. And again, I find it hard to believe that all of a sudden the entire planet Earth is allergic. And me, I'm healthy all my life. I'm doing all these great things. I mean, I've always had certain, let me correct myself. I've had certain allergies when I was younger. Yes, absolutely. It was an itch. I would get like an itch in the throat. Like raw fruits. I could eat pears and peanuts and never have any issues, but there's certain raw fruits. I always had like an itchiness, but it was just an itchiness, and it was like, okay, that's annoying. This was like this. This was instantaneous. All of a sudden, I was struggling to breathe. I couldn't eat, and so what I figured out over the years was that it was my body had just gotten, I guess, overloaded with corn, and I didn't know at the time that it was corn, and I didn't know that it was that was possible. And I would ask several doctors too, how's it that I could be fine and all of a sudden I'm reaching this point? And they're like, well, it must have been happening gradually. I said, but it happened like this. And they're like, well, and they never have good answers. But what I figured out over time is my body was just building up and reached some sort of critical breaking point, and it's just shut down on it. It completely shut down in relation to corn. And then I found out, of course, it was in everything. All the foods I was eating, it was in there. It was hidden on their natural flavors and corn syrup and cornstarch, and it was all the food I was eating. And beers, that was a big one, right? I love beers. I was drinking them, and corn is like in almost every single beer. So again, I've learned a lot, and the whole point of this is to say to anyone who's going through this, if I had seen a video like this, it would have made me feel better. You can get through this. There are other people out there who have given advice, who've given great things. I'm not even that good at this. I'm just trying. I just learned some things. So what I'm saying is, you can survive this and you can do well. But there's another piece to this, which is there's something greater going on. This idea of putting corn in every single food is a problem. It wasn't meant to be this way. We weren't supposed to substitute. So I have a theory that a lot of us have gotten overloaded in the amounts and perhaps what they're doing to it. Maybe there's chemical changes they're making to it. But anyway, that's the point of conspiracy theory. Cornspiracy theory, right, if I said that correctly. So, all right, then this was my first attempt at trying to do something like this. So that's it. I'll see if anyone's interested or even sees this. I hope somebody does. I hope it helps somebody. And again, I'll reach out or reach out to me, write a comment or anything. And again, I've helped people in my personal life, and I've helped people through chats, through certain groups. But this way, I'm just trying to reach out because I was not a YouTube person. I didn't go out and look for anything. But I did learn from certain people, and they put me on certain paths. And again, I'll just reiterate, corn allergy sucks. It can kill you mentally, spiritually. It's horrific in every way, and I understand every single way. I've cried for weeks and months. I've broken down in all kinds of ways. I just kept fighting though, because I'm not going to give up. But neither should you. There are ways out of this, and there's bigger things at work. So I feel like if I can help anybody through this, again, don't give up. Simple things like drinking lots of water can help you through moments, and walks. But again, I can have these talks later. I just wanted to throw this out there. I kind of want to see how many people really have these allergies. How big is this? How bad is this? How many people care? How many people are going through stuff like this? And that's it. So thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it. And I hope to chat with people and help anybody I can in any way I can. Thank you.